Hi, welcome back to Master Recaps. Today I will show you an American horror film from 2014 titled Clown. The story tells of a good father, Kent, who is hosting a birthday party for his son, Jack. Kent is trying his best to show up at his son's birthday party in time. But being so busy with work, Kent couldn't find the clown in time. Until Kent saw a chest hidden in the attic. Opening it, he found an ancient clown outfit inside the chest. Kent decided to put on that clown costume to perform at his son's birthday party. Which at Jack's birthday party went smoothly. After finishing Jack's birthday party, Kent was exhausted from work and acting at his son's birthday party. He fell asleep without taking off the clown costume. The next morning Kent tried to take the clown off. But the clown costume can't be washed and taken off. So he decided to go to work and send his son while still wearing that clown outfit. During his lunch break, Kent stepped out of his office to take off the clown costume. But no matter how hard he tried, this clown costume wouldn't take off from him. The clown costume also adheres to his skin. The wig that used to be a wig, yes, it's actually his hair now. The clown suit now really clings to his skin. His body gradually changed. This made him decide to contact the previous owner of the house he had been in. The owner of the house, a former doctor, made an appointment with Kent to meet him at the house and told Kent that the dress Kent was actually wearing wasn't a clown. But it's the skin and hair of a monster, which once went on a rampage and then chased children to eat around Europe, and he had worn this dress before he was saved by his brother. This gave Kent some hope of taking off his clown costume. But before he could even think of anything else, he fainted as he drank the tea that Carlbird had laid. Carlbird grabbed Kent up to the dining room and then used a knife to try to cut off Kent's head. Fortunately, Kent regained consciousness and managed to dodge. Kent later tried to reason with Carlbird. So why kill him when you can take off this clown costume? Carlbird didn't say why he had to kill Kent. But eventually Kent escaped with a gun. Kent decided to hide in a hotel. He tried to rethink what Carlbird said. Carlbird told Kent that it was actually the skin of a monster. This made him decide to end his own life because he didn't want to kill the children and eat them. He took the gun from Carlbird and shot it in his head. But when he shot the trigger to take his own life, he resurrected again. So he realized that he would never die. After a while, a boy saw that a clown had entered the room. Playing with the clown, the boy entered Kent's room. That was Kent's first victim being eaten by him. Kent later called his wife to get his wife to lock him in the basement and wrap him in chains so he wouldn't go out and kill the other children. Kent's body was changing and transforming. The teeth that were once perfectly aligned are now falling apart and fangs grow in their place. The fingernails that were once beautifully arranged were now sharp and cruel. Kent is now becoming more and more distant from humanity. With a feeling of extreme hunger, it was such a hunger that no matter what he ate, it would not be able to suppress this hunger because it is the hunger for wanting to eat the flesh of a child which later he was unable to suppress. This hunger Kent has escaped from his home. Then chase around the city to kill children for food. Until he hid in a playground, where there are many children for him to deceive and choose to eat. When Kent's wife learns the truth, so she contacted Dr. Carlbird to find out how she could help her husband. And Dr. Carlbird told Kent's wife the truth, that the reason he actually took off his suit was because his brother, who was also a doctor, had brought so many children to him eat food. After the clown has finished eating, it will be able to knock off this costume. Which, to put it simply, is that Kent had to feed the children and eat them until they were full. Once it's full, the suit will take off from the Kent itself. This is why Dr. Carlbird had to kill Kent at that time, because he didn't want Kent to eat other children for food. After hearing this, Kent's wife took a child in the car with her to get Kent to feed the boy for food to get the clown costume out of him. Kent's wife told Kent to go to an amusement park. Then he meets Kent, who has now turned into a clown monster. Kent told his wife that no matter how much he eats, he is not full. Until he ate his son named Jack. When his wife heard this, she was shocked that Kent wishes to eat their son Jack. Kent's wife decides to hijack Kent chased after his son to a certain place. But his wife had set a trap, trapped Kent and chained around his neck. Kent's wife now talks to her son that they want to help him, but Kent's son says the comedian isn't his father. After that, a clown demon rushed towards Jack to feed him, causing Kent's wife to strike a hammer on the devil's head, until this demon's head came out of its body. As this demon's head came off its torso, the garment that had been attached to it slowly melted and peeled off from Kent's body. This allows his wife and Jack to escape from this incident. But Kent had to die because of his headlessness. After this incident, Kent's family was rescued. The clown costume was kept in the evidence room. It is the closing of the story for this film. Subscribe for more video like this, turn on the notification, and leave a like to help the channel out. Thank you for watching.